Contrasting styles with similar aims, contrasting forms with similar expectations, and contrasting seasons. It always starts with one common middle. Hello, very good morning to all Indian football lovers from wherever you are across the country. And now it is the time to roll the ball onto the pitch in another brand new season of Junior Boys National Football Championship for BC Roy Trophy. And it is the match between Mizoram and Maharashtra. Those are going to lock horns with each other. The two states are up against each other. And once again, we are coming back with the live actions from Bengaluru Football Stadium, one of the most picturesque venues, one of the most spectacular venues in Indian football circuit. As you can see that, the match officials that we have, Dhiraj Srinivas, he will be officiating today's game. Muhammad Ansal will assist him. Dhiraj Srinivas, the match official, he will be assisted by Muhammad Asal Nazar, Vijendra Parmar, and Onkar Biswas. Onkar Biswas, he will be making his role as the fourth official on the sideline. Customary photo sessions are happening there onto the center. As you can see that the stage is set and we are all set for the packet of a contest. One of the most formidable powerhouses of Indian football, one of the most formidable supply lines of Indian football, that is Mizoram, will be taking on the newly emerged powerhouse of Indian football, Maharashtra. Two captains being introduced by the match officials, as you can see that. PB Lalvampuya, he is holding the key of captaincy for the side of Mizoram, and Daksh Garg, he is holding the key of captaincy for the side of Maharashtra. And the match commissioner, Andrew Shekhar D, one of the most experienced match commissioners in Indian football circuit. And I'm your commentator, Shapna Bhamulli, joining you live from the commentary box. Let us have a quick look on the starting 11 of Mizoram. They have lined themselves up as PB Lalvampuya, their captain come goalkeeper. He has been given the responsibility in between the sticks. Lalmi Sangha, C. Lalmi Gopuya, Victor Gary, Victor Lalvampuya, Andrew Silo Solomon, Lalram Sangha, Samuel, and Lalun Fera. Let us have a quick look on the starting 11 of Maharashtra boys. As you can see that is being flashed out on your screen. Abhiraj Sindhe, Janish Mukesh, Gunal Krishna Acharya, Janice Ali Syed, Arif Ali, Ranavir Ankit Chona, Vihan, Praveen Shetty, Arindam. And the options are also available on the reserve bench as well. In any time, any moment, they can make their ways onto the center during the course of the match. The stage is set and we are all set for the packet of a contest. And it is the inaugural game of Group C. As you can see that Mizoram will be taking on Maharashtra. We will be hoping to see an exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating soccer encounter that is going to be unveiled, that is going to be unfolded in front of you. We are just one step away from the kickoff. We are coming more closer to the kickoff. Today's match official, he is waiting for the final indication for the from the fourth official. And once again, we are coming back with the live actions from Bengaluru Football Stadium. And you are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channels of SportsKPI and Karnataka State Football Association as well. And don't forget to subscribe their official YouTube channels. And here we go with the commencement of the game. It's Mizo side. Those will be attacking from left to right on your screen in their signature raid. And their counterpart, Maharashtra, they will be attacking in a reverse direction in their signature right that he was talking about. You are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channels of SportsKPI and Karnataka State Football Association as well. And don't forget to subscribe their official YouTube channels. And if you want to get the latest live matches updates, if you want to get the latest taste of back-to-back soccer thriller scene junior boys PC Roy Trophy, then you should have to visit, then you should have to keep an eye on their official YouTube channels because over the past few years, these guys, they have been really doing a commendable job. They have been really doing a marvelous job in order to highlight, in order to cherish, in order to nurture their upcoming promising young talents, their upcoming future talents who can have the potentials to shine themselves in your future in national and international podium as well. And if you want to broadcast your tournament professionally live, then you should have to contact with Sports KPI's live production because you will be getting multi-dimensional cameras, you will be getting modern graphics. Great ball has been released there on the right for jersey number 7. He could not reach out the motion of the ball. Victor, he has been given the responsibility in order to activate the right channel for Mizo side. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, with the commencement of this game, with the beginning of this game, Mizo boys, they are trying to put some pressure upon their opponent. Free kick for Maharashtra. And if we talk about the Mizo side, the footballing culture of Mizoram successfully, they have been carrying forward a rich soccer culture, a rich soccer legacy, a rich soccer heritage over the past few years. And recently on 15th August, while the rest of India marks Independence Day with flag hostings of parades and cultural programs, Mizoram adds something else: football, not one match or a ceremonial exhibition, but a statewide calendar of competitive tournaments organized by district and zone football association. Goes out over the sideline, and if we talk about the formations of both the sides, as far as the strategic formation of Mizoram is concerned, they had adopted 4-5-1. And if we talk about their counterpart, that is Maharashtra boys, they are following 5-2-3 formation. Now can it be a quick counter move from down the left hand side? Again, it has been obstructed at the heart of the defense. It's long ball. The players of both teams will be looking forward in order to gain some control over the game. Lalwan Punya, the keeper, come captain of Mizo side, he has been given the responsibility in between the sticks. Once again, the jersey number 7, Victor. He has been brought down, so that's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to Mizo boys. Solomon, Lalram Sangha with the delivery on the left. It has been headed it out. Danger still not averted from the box up. The man in white, long clearance is coming in. Once again that man, Solomon. But at the moment a long clearance is coming in. Samuel Zodingliana. He has been given the responsibility as a left fullback. Goes wide, goes out, over the sideline. And when we are talking about the Mizo football, we should have to mention the Mizoram Premier League, one of the most popular football leagues in Indian football circuit. Lots of young talents. They are coming up and they are being given the platform to showcase their talent, to display their skill, to display their potentiality. And MPL, that is Mizoram Premier League, is the top professional association football league for men's club in the Indian state of Mizoram, as you all know, sanctioned and organized by the Mizoram Football Association, that is established on 24th October 2012. Lots of promising young talents, they are coming up onto the national stage at the moment. Victor keeping the position, switching it over to the middle. And over the past few years, over the past few decades, the state of Mizoram, they have been producing couple of young talents, couple of names, the stars of Indian football. And when we are talking about the Mizo football, and when we are talking about the glorious days of Mizo football, the legacy of Mizo football, the footballing culture in Mizoram, then we should have to mention one name, that is JJ Lalfek Lua, who represented the national team as a striker and captain, originating from Panathil. He emerged as a key figure in Indian football, securing victories such as the 2015 Indian Super League with Chennai NFC and the 2014-15 I-League with Mohun Bagan, while earning honors including the 2016 All India Football Player of the Year award for his goal-scoring contributions and leadership, and thereafter transitioning to politics. He contested 2023 Mizoram Legislative Assembly election. And if you want to broadcast your tournament professionally live, then you should have to contact with the live production of Sports KPI. You will be getting multi-camera dimensions. You will be getting live graphics. You will be getting, or you will be providing, you will be getting the replay of each and every exciting moment and the highlights of each and every game after the completion of the tournament. So don't waste your time. Now at the moment, once again, Solomon could not keep the ball under his control. That he was talking about the contributions of JJ Lalpikluha, who is hailing from Mizoram with his elder brother also competing for the Model Sporting Club local team. Even his uncle achieved greater prominence by representing Mizoram in the Santosh Trophy. This familial, this familial involvement fostered an ambience steeped in football enthusiasm from an early age. goes out over the sideline. And that he was talking about the strategic formation of Mizoram for today's game. They have been uh, they have adopted 4-5-1 formation. And if we talk about their strategic formation, a number of formations is one of the most fundamental shapes that exist in soccer. There are tons of different variations of it, and its flexibility and easy adaptation is partially what has made it so popular, with plenty of options available for coaches. Now, at the moment, attack is being constructed from John the right hand side. He is almost penetrated inside the box. Will he go for a shot? Oh! The first goal-bound movement from the side of Maharashtra. Look at the replay also. He has almost penetrated inside the box. Delivers a beautiful cross. However, it was a lower trajectory delivery. But before his movement, flag goes up. The defenders of Mizoram, they will have to be much more cautious. They should have to be much more concentrated. They should have to be much more consolidated. They should have to be much more solidified in terms of preventing the attacks of Maharashtra. Once again, referee says play on. And that he was talking about the formation 4-5-1 that has been adopted by the Mizo side is one of the most fundamental shapes that exists in soccer. And there are tons of different variations of it, and its flexibility and easy adaptation is partially what has made it so popular, with plenty of options available for coaches who want to focus on defense as well as attack. The system consists of 4 defenders, 5 midfielders, and 1 striker. Generally speaking, or broadly speaking, the back 4 will be reasonably flat with a right back and left back providing defensive support for the 2 centre backs between them. Up front, a lone striker will be relied upon heavily, not just for goals but also for hold-up play, pressing, physical combativeness, and channel running. Attack is being constructed. Again, it has been obstructed. Quickly closed down though. Can it be a quick counter move from Maharashtra? Goes out over the sideline. Throwing for Maharashtra. Now can it be a quick counter move? Switching it over to the right, but again it has been dispossessed. Now can it be a quick counter move from just number 6? See, 37, 14, Victor Solomon. Great ball has been released on the right for Victor. Victor, can he get it? Can he keep the ball under his control? Victor with the cross. Again, it has been obstructed. It has been cleared away. Goes out for a throw-in. Solomon. Lalram Sangha. He will be taking this throw-in. The church number 14 for Mizo side. Plays it back. Solomon could not pass it clinically. Switching it over to the right. Again, great defending. Can it be a quick counter move from the boys in white? There was a push from behind, so that's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to Maharashtra. And with this section, we are coming more closer to the completion of the first quarter of this game. Scoreline reads still Maharashtra nil. This can be the chance, and that is the goal number one for Maharashtra. But before his movement, flag goes up, and the players, they will not be happy with the decision of today's match official. They will have to be disappointed from the decision of Maharashtra. That could have been the opener. Can it be a quick counter move from his side? That was a brilliant opportunity that was built up from down the right hand side. But at the moment, Mizo boys, they are trying to keep the position. Solomon, Gary too. Gary plays it back. Now, once again, Mizo boys, they are trying to come upon a counter. Goes wide. Goes out for a throw-in. Samuel, he will be taking this train. Samuel, he is trying to find out some gap in order to get across, but quickly closed down by the church number 2, Abhiraj Sindhe, the right full back of Maharashtra. The keeper, Maharashtra keeper, Gurj Singh, he is not being tested. Goes out for a throw-in. Back-to-back throw-ins for Maharashtra boys. Goes out wide. And when we are talking about Maharashtra football, the legacy of football in Maharashtra, then we should have to mention the role and contributions of Western India Football Association. Are you planning a sport tournament? Then you should have to contact with the live production of SportsKPI, because you will be getting live streaming, you will be getting the graphics, you will be provided the replays of each and every exciting moment, and you will be getting the highlights of each and every game. So don't waste your time. That he was talking about the role of Western India Football Association. The Western India Football Association is the state level governing body for Association of Football in Maharashtra. But at the moment, a free kick that has been given to the boys in white. The jersey number 4. He has been brought down, Krishnacharya. It will be the free kick for Maharashtra. Can it be a troublesome moment for Mizo? Can it be the troublesome moment for Mizo boys? Can it be a danger moment for Mizoram? Can Maharashtra side take the all-important lead in this game? Can they break the deadlock? Can they get the breakthrough in this game? All eyes are registered. Shitu Shinde, he will be taking this free kick. Shitu Shinde with the delivery. Oh, the keeper, he got a stumble. Mizo keeper. But anyhow, it has been managed it out. Look at the replay also. The keeper, he was not so confident in order to grab the ball under his control. PB Lalvam Punya, he will have to be very cautious. He will have to be much more focused in this game. And that he was talking about the role of Western India Football Association. established as one of India's pioneering football organizations in the early 20th century, FIFA's representative teams have secured multiple titles in the Senior National Football Championship, including victories in 1954, 1955, 1990, 1991, and 1999 to 2000, alongside consistent consistent participation in junior nationals under the capable leadership including President Praful Patel and Honorable Secretary Dr. Chogule Kiran Pandurang. It promotes grassroots initiatives, district leagues, and infrastructure like the Cooperage Ground in Mumbai, contributing to Maharashtra's role in national football despite broader challenges in Indian sport governance. Now, at the moment, Mr. Boys, they will be trying to come upon a counter. 21 minutes have been passed here at Bengaluru Football Stadium. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken. That I was talking about the strategic formation of Mizo Boys. 4-5-1 in the midfield. Things can vary a lot elsewhere on the jobs in football clock. We have uh, a typical 4-5-1 is heavily focused on with. Usually, it will include a relatively flat trio of central midfielders who are tasked with providing defensive support to the back four, breaking up opposition attacks, and keeping hold of possession. Generally, one or two of these players will be more defensive midfielders with someone else assigned more creative duties. And these central midfielders will look to move the ball out wide, where wingers will be able to launch attacks and get crosses into the opposition penalty area. This can be the chance in front of Mizoram. Anyhow, it has been cleared away by Krishna Charya. Now it is called an absolute end-to-end stop. Now it is called an absolute nail-biting soccer encounter that is being demonstrated, that is being showcased, that is being displayed on your screen, on your frame, on behalf of the official YouTube channels of SportsKPI and Karnataka State Football Association as well. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, the boys of both the states, they are constantly trying to penetrate into their opposition's box, and they are becoming much more hungry in order to get their opener. Can it be a quick counter move from the boys? Invite. Great ball has been released on the left. Once again, quickly close to down though. Switching it over to the left. Now can it be a quick counter move from down the left hand side by Mizo Boys. Cross coming in straight into the hands of Gurv Singh, the last man of defense for Maharashtra. Gurv Singh, the goalkeeper, with the long delivery. Again, position has been fallen back to Mizo Boys. This can be the chance. Can it be the opener? But before his movement, flag goes up. On that occasion, Laldun Fela, he tried to get his name onto the scoreboard from the point blank range, but he will have to be dissatisfied with the referee's decision because before his movement, the offside flag has gone up. Again, position being gone back by the Mizo boys, straight into the hands of Gurv Singh. The fans, the spectators, the supporters of both the states, they are sinking into the deep sea of enjoyment. And they are really enjoying the tussle. They are really enjoying the beautiful game of football. Don't just watch sport. If you want to work in sport, then you should have to contact with sports KPIs education. You can learn, you can analyze, you can contribute, you can have the opportunity to build up your passion, you can have the opportunity to build up your skill, and even you can build up your career with sports KPIs education, and you can start your journey with sports KPI. So don't waste your time. Keeping the position, plays it back. Solomon too. Now they are trying to build up their attack from their own half. Couple of touches, couple of passes being played in their own half. Switching it over to the right, but Solomon, that was a very poor touch from him. He could not receive the ball. The ball has been rolled out over the sideline. It will be the throw for Maharashtra. Janish Mukesh, he has taken that throw at the moment. Again, the jersey number 6, C. Lalmin Gopuya, he is keeping the position. Goes out over the sideline. It will be the corner for Miso Boys. Can it be a danger moment for Maharashtra defense? Can it be a troublesome moment for Maharashtra junior boys? All eyes are registered inside the 6-yard box. Will he go for the cross? It was a low trajectory, straight into the hands of, straight into the safety gloves of Gurv Singh. Gurv Singh with the long delivery goes out wide. And with this section, we are almost coming more closer to the completion of the second quarter. Deadlock. Deadlock is yet to be unbroken at Bengaluru Football Stadium. And that I was talking about. Generally, one or two of these players will be more defensive midfielders uh, in the system of 5-4-1 that has been adopted by Mizoram, with someone else assigned more creative duties. And these central midfielders will look to move the ball out wide, where wingers will be able to launch attacks and great crosses into the opposition penalty area. And 4-5-1 systems create attacking moves by spreading bodies across the midfield and encouraging wide players to support their teams. Lone striker as much as possible, as you know. Only by pushing forward and taking advantage of space on the flanks can the wingers in a 4-5-1 properly support their central forward. This is not always easy. Soon, now at the moment, attack is being built from down the right hand side by Maharashtra. In comes the shot! Straight into the hands of the keeper, PB Lalwampuya. And it seems like the players of both the teams, especially the attacking lineup of both the teams, they are constantly uh, losing down their momentum in their opposition's final third. Goes out for the corner. Second corner for Mizo boys. And if we talk about the strengths of the 4-5-1 formation, once again, it will be the corner for Mizo. And don't just watch sport. If you want to work in sport, you should have to contact with SportsKPI's education. Goes outright. There was an appeal for a penalty, but referee says it will be the goal kick for Maharashtra. That he was talking about the strengths of the 4-5-1 formation. We have touched on it already, but it's worth drilling down into exactly what advantages are created by focusing on right play. Within the 4-5-1 formation, the midfield is able to span the entire width of the pitch, allowing for play to easily be spread across the pitch and switched with speed, with space, or with pace in order to catch the opponent's off guard. Cross coming in. Once again, before his movement, he was putting into an upside trap. So that's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to Maharashtra. Long ball that has been played forward. The ball has been hovering like a pendulum from one into another. The attackers of both the sides, especially the Mizo boys, they have been hovering on the edge of the area of their respective opponent, that is Maharashtra. Goes wide, the ball has been ruled out over the crossbar. It will be the free kick for, it will be the goal kick for Maharashtra. Keeper with the long ball, Gurpreet Singh, Gurpreet Singh. And when we are talking about the development of soccer in Maharashtra, in recent time developments, we should have to mention one thing: the newly introduced project Mahadeva that was launched during Messi's Go Tour. The program was launched when Lionel Messi, along with Luis Suarez and Rodrigo de Paul, visited the Wankhede Stadium as part of the Go Tour, Maharashtra's grassroots football program Project Mahadeva. The 5-year state-backed initiative aims to revamp the identification of young footballers by introducing a structured uh, scouting and training framework designed to prepare them for international pathways that he was talking about. The 5-year state-backed initiatives aim to revamp the identification of young footballers by introducing a structured scouting and training framework designed to prepare them for international pathways. 60 players, 30 boys and 30 girls, have been selected for 5-year scholarship following district level trials, regional rounds, and the final state selection camp. The project Mahadeva is being implemented in collaboration with the Western India Football Association, which will provide technical expertise, scouting and assessment, NIFRA and VSTA for administrative and academic support, SITCO for infrastructure, and the Department of Sports for coordination and policy implementation. Another great set piece that has been gifted towards Mizo side, a great opportunity, a significant opportunity that has come to the Mizo boys to break the deadlock. Can they do it? Can they break the deadlock? Look at the replay also. That was a definite challenge, definite push from behind. So that's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to Miso boys. Now the Maharashtra keeper, will he be tested? In comes the shot. Oh, what about the quality of that free kick? Oh my words, can you imagine it? It was an absolute banger. It was an absolute stunner. And that man, the just number 11, Victor Lalampuya. Look at the replay also. One chance, bang. What about the quality of that precision? What about the quality of that vision? What about the sense of connection? Vision, precision, and connection. All threes are culminated into one conversion. It's 1-0 for Mizo boys. Mizoram 1, Maharashtra 0. And Mizoram, they are getting their all important lead in this game. They are getting their all important breakthrough in this match. Deadlock has been broken at Bengaluru Football Stadium. It's Mizoram 1, Maharashtra 0. And it's none other than the jersey number 11, Victor Lalumpuya, who has scored a brilliant goal, who has scored a banger, who has scored a stunner. It was an absolute schemer. Fabulous strike, astonishing strike, marvelous strike, gorgeous strike from Victor Lalampuya. It will be the free kick before moving into the locker rooms at halftime. Miso boys, they are getting their all important lead in this game. No chance for Maharashtra keeper. You don't just watch sport. If you want to work in sport, you should have to contact with SportsKPI's education. You can have the opportunity to build up your passion. You can have the opportunity to build up your skill, and you can have the opportunity as well to build up your career. with Sports KPI. So you can start your journey from nowadays. Don't waste your time. Another great ball has been released on the left. Will he go for the cross? Straight into the hands of the keeper. Less than 5 minutes of regulation time are left here in the first half, and after the completion of the regulation time, few moments will definitely be added on as a stoppage time. Another definite challenge, another definite free kick for Maharashtra. Now, a counter set piece that has been given to the boys in white. Can it be a troublesome moment? Can he score a banger from the same point? Will the same thing be happened from this set piece? All eyes are registered inside the 6 yard area. Shitu Sindhe, he will be taking this free kick. Shitu Sindhe, he will be taking this set piece. The just number 9, Shitu Sindhe with the delivery. It was a low trajectory and easily it has been blocked away by the Mizo boys. Goes out over the sideline. We are almost coming more closer to the completion of the first half that I was talking about. After the completion of the regulation time, few moments will definitely be added on as a stoppage time. Cross coming in from the jersey number 3 of Maharashtra, Danish Mukesh Gonal, and they are also becoming much more hungry in order to get their quick equalizer. Can they get it from this corner kick? We will have to wait for that answer. Corner in favor of the boys in white. Ranveer Ankit Sona, he will be taking this corner kick. Ranveer Ankit Sona with the delivery. Much more power has been generated over the ball. So no trouble, no problem whatsoever for Mizo defense. Quickly closed down though. Now the Mizo boys, they are trying to look forward in order to create, in order to maintain a concrete and impenetrable defense line. Quickly closed down by Maharashtra. Krishnacharya on that occasion goes outside. It will be the train. Solomon with the delivery. Solomon with the cross. Lays it off. In comes the shot. Straight into the hands of Garuk Singh. Once he was beaten away. No chance for himself. Nothing much could have been done by himself on that occasion. So that's why the scoreline stands Mizo Boys 1, Maharashtra nil. The regulation time of the first half has gone up. Few minutes will definitely be added on as a stoppage time. Goes out over the sideline. Intense battle that is being happened in order to get the position in their favor. Free kick for Mizoram. Free kick. Free kick for Maharashtra. Janish Ali Sayyid Arif Ali. He will be taking this free kick. Janish Ali Sayyid Arif Ali with the delivery. Again it has been cleared away. Can it be a quick counter move from the boys in white? Once again, they are prevented. They are resisted. In any time, any moment, halftime whistle can be blown from today's match official, Dhiraj Srinivas. Even we should have to give huge praise upon him also because with the commencement of this game, with the beginning of this match, he has been phenomenal. And with this action, a great game of football has come to an end in its first half. Victor Lalumpuya's banger has made the difference in the first half. Halftime scoreline down here at Bengaluru Football Stadium. It's Mizoram 1, Maharashtra nil. Stay tuned with us. We will be coming back soon with another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating second of action. Let's take a short break. Let us have a quick look on the halftime stats. 57% possession being held by Mizoram, 43% for Maharashtra. Shots on target 5 is to 1. So as you can see that the Mizo boys they are trying to dominate the first half. So thanks for watching in the first half. We will be coming back soon with the second of action. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Once again, we are coming back with the live actions from Bangalore Football Stadium, one of the most picturesque venues, one of the most spectacular venues in Indian football circuit. And I'm your commentator, Shopna Mumullik, joining you live from the commentary box once again. You are watching live and exclusive actions on behalf of the official YouTube channels of Sports KPI and Karnataka State Football Association as well. And don't forget to subscribe their official YouTube channels because if you want to get the latest live matches updates, if you want to get the latest taste of back-to-back soccer encounters in Junior Boys National Football Championship 2026-27 season for BC Roy Trophy, then you should have to keep an eye on their official YouTube channels because over the past few years, these guys they have been really doing a marvelous job. They have been really doing a fantastic job in order to highlight, in order to cherish, in order to nurture their upcoming promising young talents, their upcoming future talents who can have the potentials to shine themselves in near future in national and international podium as well. The stage is set for the upcoming 45 minutes action before engaging themselves into another exciting, enchanting, thrilling, fascinating footballing half. The players of both the teams they are preparing their one last chop, one last hurdle is going on after the completion of the first half. The scoreline stands. It's Maharashtra nil, Mizoram 1, and it's all about the caliberness, the individual brilliance of the jersey number 11. As you can see that he is walking out into the center. Victor Lalampuya, who got a banger, who got a stunner from the set piece. The players of both the teams, they are taking the players of both the teams, they are taking their respective positions. And here we go with the commencement of the second of action. It's Maharashtra side. Those will be attacking from left to right on your screen in their signature right. And their counterpart, Mizo Junior Boys, those will be attacking in a reverse direction in their signature red. The jersey number 7, he has been brought down. Victor. It will be the free kick. And one thing for sure, that the players of both the teams, after having their respective coaches' pep talks, they will surely be charged up. They will surely be geared up in order to promote themselves up the order. Can it be a quick counter move from Maharashtra boys? At the moment, the boys in white, they are being trailed by 1-0, so definitely they will have to pull the shots up. And that he was talking about the formation of Mizoram, the Mizo boys, that they have adopted 4-5-1. Four-five system, create attacking moves by spreading bodies across the midfield and encouraging right players to support their team's lone striker as much as possible. Only by pushing forwards and taking advantage of space on the flanks can the wingers in 4-5-1 properly support their central forward. And this is not always easy. This means that rather than primarily promoting possession football, which is what formations like 4-2-3-1 often end up doing, 4-5-1 contains multiple routes of attack. Teams can cross the ball from wide positions, and they can also go direct by passing the opposition midfield and getting the ball forward quickly to the lone striker. Now at the moment, once again that man, that boy, the jersey number 11, Lalumpuya, Victor, who has scored the all important opener. In comes the shot, goes out wide. The second half action has just started. The players of both the teams, they will surely be charged up. They will surely be geared up. They will be looking forward in order to gain some control over the game. At the moment, attack is being created from down the left-hand side by just number 6. He has almost penetrated inside the box. Inside dodge. Couple of step overs. Cross coming in. Shot comes in from a distance. It has been obstructed at the heart of the defense, at the spine of the defense, at the backbone of the defense of the boys in white. Now the pressure is being intensified upon the defensive fortress of Maharashtra. And that he was talking about. That being said, if a coach would like to operate with a more narrow midfield, they can shift their wingers into slightly more central positions, converting them into inside forwards that are capable of creating overloads in central midfield areas. And if you want to broadcast your tournament professionally live, then you should have to contact with SportsKPI's management, because they will be providing you the multi-camera dimensions of the ground. You will be getting live graphics. You will be getting the boy has been brought down onto the pitch. Hopefully his injury is not so serious. Football is a body contact game, and he is being assisted by his medical staff. And the thing that exactly Maharashtra side that they will have to do, how to beat a 4-5-1 system. Generally, 4-5-1 is seen as a pretty defensive formation. The sole striker, the often flat midfield 3, and flat back 4. All these elements can be used to emphasize defensive solidity rather than attacking intent. Therefore, coming up against this formation, it's not outlandish to assume that your opponent don't have a huge amount of strength up top. And if we talk about a potential response to this, then I will advise you can go, you can move all out attack. While it's important to always retain a degree of defensive solidity, one of the best ways to beat a 4-5-1 system that has been adopted by Mizo side is to pile lots of players into attacking areas, outnumbering the opposition back four and allowing plenty of scoring opportunities. As a result, this can also cause opponent midfielders to drop back and help out defenders, leaving the forward completely isolated. The single striker can also be handled by just two centre backs, leaving your fullbacks with plenty of freedom to get forward and attack. At the moment, once again, Victor Lalampuya, but he was putting into an offside trap, so that's why an indirect free kick has been awarded to Maharashtra. Victor Lalampuya, he has been given the responsibility to activate the left flank of Mizo boys. the scorer, the goal getter, the prolific goal getter of this side, Victor Lalompuya. It will be the free kick for the boys in white. Set piece has been avoided to Maharashtra. Can it be a danger movement for Mizo boys? All eyes are registered inside the 6-yard box. Well managed by the keeper. Still there is an opportunity. Oh, the keeper, he was fumbling. But before his movement, the offside flag once has gone up. Now Maharashtra boys, they are trying to revitalize themselves. They are trying to get a fresh oxygen. And they will be looking forward to get a quick comeback, to get a quick equalizer. That he was talking about how to beat 4-5-1 formation. Turning and twisting there. He has almost penetrated. Enough options have been created. Will he go for a shot? He's taking too long time. The Jets number 9 got a little deflection. Goes out for a corner. Severe pressure, intense pressure is gradually being piled up upon the defensive fortress of the boys in white. Will it be a double trouble for Maharashtra? Danger still not averted from the box of Maharashtra. Still there is an opportunity. In comes the shot. Again, that could have been a fabulous strike. But the keeper, this time, Gurk Singh, he was diving onto his left in order to change the direction of the ball. Gurk Singh, again, troublesome situation that could have been taking place. Another delightful delivery that was delivered from the corner. Goes out for a throw-in. Flag goes up. That he was talking about. The single striker can also be handled by just 2 centre backs, leaving your fullbacks with plenty of freedom to get forward and attack, forcing the opposition wingers back into defense. In terms of shape, the 4-3-3 formation is arguably best for this. A single defensive pivot flanked by two dynamics. Two dynamic number 8s will be able to handle the midfield battle, while high intensity fullbacks can push forwards, provide width, and negate the strength of the 4-5-1 formation in wide areas. These tactics rely on robust, speedy fullbacks, but if you have got them, it can work well. And it is not nothing that there are a few different ways to employ the 4-5-1 shape and coaching tactics for playing against this system should vary accordingly. Now Victor Lalampuya making his acceleration from the left. Quickly closed down though. Frankly speaking, to be very honest, with the commencement of the second half action, this guy, the goal getter, the goal scorer, the difference maker, here constantly trying to create some threat from down the left hand side. And if you want to broadcast your tournament professionally live, you should have to contact with the live production of SportsKPI, because they will be providing you the multi-camera dimensions of the ground. They will be providing you the modern graphics of a game. They will be providing you the replay of each and every exciting moment of a game. So don't waste your time. I think a free kick, a set piece. There was a Chelsea pulling, I think. So that's why an injured free kick has been awarded to the boys in white. That is Maharashtra. Today is the inaugural game day. Oh, that could have been a equalizer, the all important equalizer. Look at the replay also. Fabulous delivery, and that could have been a brilliant flick header, but his effort was obstructed by the crossbar that he was talking about. It is the inaugural day of Group C encounter where Mizoram taking on Maharashtra. Cross coming in straight into the hands of the keeper. PB Lalampuya, the long ball, the keeper. Again, that man, that boy, the church number 11 that he was talking about. For example, using a diamond midfield can be a good way to nullify the strengths of the 4-2-3-1 formation, but it will probably be less effective against a 4-3-3-4. If we talk about how do you break down a 4-5-1, 4-5-1 is a system that relies on wing play. So if your team can take control of the flanks yourselves, you will give yourself a good chance of breaking down this formation using quick, high intensity overlapping fullbacks and wingbacks is perhaps your best way of doing this. And I will suggest the Maharashtra side they will have to shift immediately from 5-3-2 formation to 3-5-2 formation that he was mentioning about the boys of Maharashtra, the head coach of Maharashtra. They will have to think of this. Pass coming in. Once again, Shields number 11 plays it forward. Danger still not averted. He has almost penetrated inside the box. He was trying to make himself as all in all. Could not get success on that occasion. Goes out for a corner. Plenty of moves. Plenty of chances being created by the Jets number 11. Victor Lalampuya. It will be the corner. Corner in favor of Mizoram. They're also becoming much more hungry in order to get their all important insurance goal. and that he was talking about the Maharashtra head coach. He will have to shift from 5-3-2 formation to 3-5-2 formation. And as far as the head coach of both the sides are concerned, if we talk about the head coach of Mizoram, Kyangte Lavrinjika, who is marching the troops of the boys in red, and his counterpart, Prathamesh Ajay Chavan, he is officiating, he is marching the troops of the boys in white, that is Maharashtra Junior Boys. 63 minutes have been passed here at Bengaluru Football Stadium. Scoreline stands still Maharashtra nil, Mizoram 1. Now can it be a quick counter move from the boys in red from down the right channel? Switches it to the middle. Now the attack is being constructed from down through the central line. Once again, the jersey number 11, Victor. Again, position has been fallen back to the jersey number 6. Cross coming in. Long clearance is coming in. And if you want to broadcast your tournament live, you should have to contact with Sports KPI's education. You should have to contact with Sports KPI. Anyhow, it has been obstructed by the Maharashtra defense. Danish Mukesh Bonal. Now the attack is being built from down the left hand side by the boys in white. But before his movement, the flag goes up. The ball has been pulled out over the sideline. That he was talking about earlier, the role of Western India Football Association in terms of development of soccer in Western India, especially Maharashtra. The Bombay Football Association was established in 1902 to organize the inaugural hardwood league. In comes the header! Once again, that man, that guy, look at the replay also. Lalumpuya Victor, the jersey number 11 for the Mizo Junior Boys. He has been behaving like a hungry leopard in order to get his second and for the team as well. 66 minutes have been passed here. That he was talking about, the Bombay Football Association was established in 1902 to organize the inaugural Hardwood League tournament in Bombay, featuring 7 teams, including Oxford Limited, Champions, Royal Artillery, Bombay Rovers, Bombay Gymkhana, Telegraphs, Bombay Volunteer Artillery, and HMS Magdala, named after Colonel J.G. Hardwood, the association's founding president, who donated the initial trophy. This body initially governed league play, but dissolved shortly thereafter with the Hardwood League and Rovers Cup continuing under separate committees. Throwing for Maharashtra side. A long train that is coming in. Now the attack is being created from on the left hand side. Still there is an opportunity. Solomon, he tried to get a delightful cross from the left flank. Once again, Victor Lalampuya keeping the position. Victor keeping the position. Victor plays it through to judge number 6. Victor finding the space, finding the gap, but again it has been headed it out. In the glorious days of Maharashtra football, the names of great footballers like T.M. Varghese, Thiruvalla Papan, Sanjeeva K. Uchil, is a Latifin comes the shot from a distance. J. Anthony, R.B. Parab, Neville D'Souza, is Shankar, Narayanan, O. Chandrasekharan, and F.A.O. Franco, but closely associated with the success that India earned on those days. And if Kolkata, Hyderabad, and Mysore of 1940s and 1950s can be remembered as nursery of Indian football, then the name of Bombay, now Mumbai, at that time represented in National Football Championship Santosh Trophy for the whole of Maharashtra and gifted as many as 9 Olympians to the nation. So when that I was talking about, if Kolkata, Hyderabad, and Mysore of 1940s and 1950s can be remembered as nursery of Indian football, then the name of Bombay, the Mumbai can easily be put along with them for its rich contribution, for its rich soccer culture, for its rich soccer legacy and rich soccer heritage. Bombay at the time represented the National Football Championship for Santosh Trophy for the whole of Maharashtra and gifted as many as 9 Olympians to the nation. Now once again, a quick counter move from down the right hand side. This can be the great chance. Can it be the goal number 2? Oh, what a big stop by the keeper. Still there is an opportunity. Good Singh. He became a savior of Maharashtra side. That could have been the second for Maharashtra, Mizoram. But in between the sticks, once again, Good Singh, the captain, proved himself as a savior of the boys in white. What a great stop by Good Singh. Can it be a quick counter move? Once again, from the boys in red. Before his movement, again he has been obstructed. And if you want to broadcast your tournament live, then you should have to contact with the live production of Sports KPI because you will be getting multi-camera dimensions of the ground. You will be getting live graphics. You will be getting the replay of each and every exciting moment, and you will be getting the highlights of each and every game. So don't waste your time. Once again, that man, the jersey number 11, quickly closed down though. There was a close marker for Victor Lalampuya. And with this section, we are almost coming more closer to the completion of the fifth quarter of this game. Then we will be moving towards the final quarter, the most important come significant quarter in modern day of football. Victor Lalampuya getting a lower trajectory cross from the byline, but again it has been obstructed by the jersey number 4, the right fullback of Maharashtra, and it's none other than Krishnacharya. Krishnacharya, even he is also proving his brilliance. Process after process, attacks after attacks are constantly being happened in the penetrative zone of Maharashtra boys. Back to back corners, two corners in a row for Mizo. Inside touch, the just number 15. In comes the shot, got blocked. Again, there was a miss pass. A fresh leg has been injected for the side of Maharashtra. Muhammad Umaid, he will be taking this corner kick. The jersey number 16 for was coming in. The jersey number 16, Samuel Zodingliana for Mizoram. Goes out for a goal kick. That he was talking about. With this section, we will be moving towards the final quarter of this high voltage Group A, Group C encounter, where Mizo boys taking on Maharashtra. The supply line of Indian football. That is Mizoram. They are up against the newly emerged powerhouse of Indian football. Will he go for a shot? Will he go for a shot? In comes the shot. Again, it has been obstructed at the heart of the defense. A great job that has fabulously been done by Maharashtra defense. Severe penetration, intense penetration that has taken place in the opposition final third. Sodingliana switching it over to the right. The jersey number 12, Andrew, was coming in. Header comes in, and there goes the second goal. And it's none other than C. Lalming Gopuya. And look at the celebration. The moment of ecstasy, the moment of madness, the moment of cheering up. And finally, Mizo boys, they are getting their all important insurance goal from this header. Cool, calm, composed finish from that header. And I was totally surprised that there was no marker from the defense of Maharashtra. So The responsibility of conceding this goal should have to be relied upon Maharashtra defense as well. He was totally unmarked. That guy, the just number 6, C. Lalming Gopia. Now, it will be the double trouble for Maharashtra because currently they are being trailed by 2-0. So, definitely they will have to pull the shocks up. Cross coming in. The 7. Pihan Praveen trying to get a lower trajectory cross. But at the moment, Mizo boys, they are trying to establish their domination over their opponent. It will be the corner for Maharashtra. A fresh leg that has been injected onto the pitch from the side of Maharashtra. That is Adhiraj Jadhav. Cross coming in. Still there is an opportunity. And if you want a career in sports, do you want a career in sports? Then you should have to contact with Sports KPI's education. Once again, that man, the Jets number 2, Abhiraj Sindhe, trying to get an overlapping run. Abhiraj, but quickly closed down though by Silo. Silo Seizampia, the left fullback of Mizo. Goes out over the sideline. Goes out for a goal kick in favor of Maharashtra. And that he was talking about how do you break down a 4-5-1 system. The 4-5-1 is a system that relies on wing play. So if your team can take control of the flanks yourselves, you will give yourself a good chance of breaking down this formation using quick, high intensity, overlapping fullbacks and wingbacks is perhaps your best way of doing this. Now, can it be a quick counter move? Can it be a final nail on the coffin of Maharashtra defense? Still, there is an opportunity. Can he get his third? Can Mizo boys get the final nail on the coffin? Oh my words! How can he miss it? From the empty goal, from the point blank range. Now the entire defensive fortress of Maharashtra, they are totally bewildered. They are completely bewildered with the situation. Victor Lalampuya plays it back to the jersey number 6, the 15. Will he go for the cross? Cross coming in. Danger. Still not averted. That he was talking about. The entire Maharashtra defensive fortress shape. The shape of the defensive fortress of the boys in white has completely been broken down. The boys in white, they are totally devastated. They are totally back-footed. They are totally bewildered. They are completely thwarted. Less than 8 minutes of regulation time are left here at Bangalore Football Stadium. But there is no doubt that Mizo boys, they are two steps ahead of securing all important 3 points in this game. Who's out for a throw in that I was talking about? The Mizo boys, the Mizo junior boys, they have established their ascendancy, they have established their complete domination over their opponent. Now they are trying to dictate the pace of the game. At the moment, they are mastering their opponent. They are dictating their opponent. That is, the boys invite Maharashtra. Once again, goes outside. Long range is coming in. Long clearance is coming in. Now the attack is being created from down the right hand side by the judge number 7. But again, he has been hindered. He has been prevented. Don't just watch sport. If you want to work in sport, then you should have to contact with sports KPIs education. You can build up your passion, you can build up your skill, you can build up your career in the sporting fraternity. So don't waste your time. You can start your journey with sports KPI from nowadays. Keeper with the long ball. Gurj Singh, the captain, he has been beaten away on 2 occasions. It was a quite bad day for him in the office. Can it be a quick outer? Look at the defensive fortress of Mizo boys. With the commencement of the game until now, they have been trying to make it an impenetrable one. They have been trying to build up it a solidified, a rock solid, consolidated defensive fortress. Now, can he be a quick countable? Can he be the goal number 3? Can he pin the final nail in the coffin of Maharashtra defense? But again, he is taking too long time in order to take his quick decision. Cross coming in. Almost one-on-one situation for Jets number 11, but before his movement, once again that man, that boy, Victor Lalampuya, he was putting into an offside trap. We are almost coming more closer to the completion of this game. Less than 3 minutes of regulation time are left here at Bangalore Football Stadium. The Jets number 7 is trying to get a turn and twist on the right, but again and again, his all effort has been put into vain in front of the impenetrable defensive work, the defensive maneuver of the rock solid defensive fortress of Mizo side. Switching it over to the left, Victor Lalampuya plays it forward, one-to-one touch. Oh my words! That he was talking about the early days of soccer in Maharashtra and the role of Bombay Football Association. The Bombay Football Association merged with the Rovers Cup Committee to form the Western India Football Association with Justice Russell as president and Pierre Cadell as vice president. This amalgamation centralized administration of both the Harvard League and Rovers Cup under one body, under an umbrella that aimed at promoting football, promoting soccer across the Bombay presidency. And if we talk about the recent success of youth and women's teams of Maharashtra, the WIFA, that is Western India Football Association Youth Football in Maharashtra, promotes youth football through structured leagues and championships across the groups for both boys and girls, aiming to develop talent for state and national representation. For boys, WIFA organizes the Maharashtra State Youth League, which includes categories such as under 15 junior boys, sub junior boys, and others, drawing participants from All India Football Federation accredited, accredited academies and clubs statewide. As you all know, even the under 15 league, for instance, featured 9 teams in the 2024-25 season, including Chhatrapati Shivaji Football Club, Nashik City Football Club, and Firodia Shivajians Academy from Ahmednagar, with matches structured in league. 4 minutes have been added on as a stoppage time after the conclusion of the regulation time. That I was talking about, these competitions culminate in state championships and inter-district tournaments such as the WIFA Inter-District Football Championship for junior boys held in Dhule, where districts like Nagpur and Thane competed. And the Maharashtra boys, at the moment, they are well aware about their miserable destiny from today's game from today's fixture against uh, Mizoram in the inaugural day of Group C encounter in Junior Boys National Football Championship. Mizo Boys, they are few steps away, they are few seconds away from securing a victory, a convincing victory against the boys in white. The last minute action that is being happened at Bengaluru Football Stadium. In any time, any moment, final whistle can be blown. The fans, the spectators, the supporters of Mizoram, they have started to celebrate, they have started to cheer up, they have started to get up this moment as their team, as their state, they are just few steps away from securing a convincing victory against Maharashtra. Today's match official, Dhiraj Srinivas, he is also looking at his watch. Even in the dying seconds of this game, Mizo boys, they are creating chances, they are creating opportunities, they are taking set pieces. Might be the last action of this game. And with this action, a great game of football has come to an end. Today's match official, Dhiraj Srinivas, by blowing his final whistle, indicating that no more action will be taking place in this match. In Mizoram, junior boys, they have secured 2-0 victory against the Maharashtra Brigade. Full-time scoreline down here at Bengaluru Football Stadium. It's Mizoram 2, Maharashtra nil. Thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the game. And I'm your commentator, Shapna Malik, signing off for today. Mizo boys in their inaugural game of Group C encounter against Maharashtra. They got a convincing victory against the boys in white. And after the completion of the match, the players of both the teams, they are shaking hands with each other. Full-time stats, as you can see that is being displayed on your screen. 62% possession being held by Mizoram, 38% for Maharashtra. Shots on target, 11 is to 2. So as you can see that the entire domination that Mizo boys established upon Maharashtra side. So that's why they have emerged as a victorious. Full-time scoreline down here at Bengaluru Football Stadium. It's Mizoram 2, Maharashtra nil. Thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the game. Let us have a quick look on the upcoming fixture. Meghalaya will be taking on Tamil Nadu. Another Group C encounter that has been waiting for us. The game will be kicked off shortly at 11:15 a.m. Thanks for watching. Hope you have enjoyed the game. And I'm your commentator, Shop Number Malik, signing off for today.